Hi, Keep It Crazy family. Yesterday we put out a gender reveal vlog and we were shocked by the comments. We didn't realize how many of you actually don't know who Nicole is and how she fits into our family.
Yeah.
So today we thought we would just clear up some confusion and just kind of tell her story again. It's been a while.
It's been like 2 or 3 years since we did her story. So it's been a long time.
So, so we're just going to take straight from your questions and then just answer. So, I'm new to this channel. Who is Nicole?
So we have to go back to the beginning of Jacob's story in order to know who Nicole is.
Yeah, so Jacob and Nicole are brother and sister, biological. Yes. Same mom, same dad.
Yeah, and their story started really weird because the caseworkers that we were working with were trying to actually separate Jacob from his 2 older sisters.
We don't know why. We don't really understand it. We were just told that they did not want them placed together. So you know how we feel about that. We don't like that whatsoever. So we did set up sibling visits to kind of see what was going on. Mm-hmm. And in those visits, we realized that Jacob and her, Nicole, were super bonded.
Oh my gosh.
They just play together and it was so cool to just watch them. And at the end of the visit, and I can't remember if it was like a birthday, if it was her birthday too. There was some type of occasion that I remember we had a party. Yeah. And at the end we were leaving and I reached down and I hugged her. And when I did, I realized that I just had this like overwhelming feeling that she was supposed to be in our family. It almost brought me to tears. And so when we got in the car, I look over at Jared and his eyes are, filled up with tears too. And I'm like, I
felt the exact same way.
And I was like, wait, I feel the same way. And I'm like, that's a sign if we both feel that so strong that she is supposed to be our daughter. And so we went to the caseworker. She was in an adoptive placement. And so we said, hey, if her adoption falls through or something like that and the family ends up not working out for her, please keep us in mind because we feel that she's supposed to be ours and we really want to adopt her.
Yeah.
Well, time went by, a few years.
Caseworkers changed.
Things happened and we lost contact with her. Yeah. And so we really didn't know what happened with her or it was kind of a confusing time. And so a few years ago, we show on a vlog that we found her.
Yeah.
And she has a daughter, Blake. So we had a grandbaby, we felt. And we just kept in contact with her. And so when she aged out of foster care, we were like, come live with us.
Yeah, you can come over here.
And we're so excited that she did. And she lived with us for a few months and everything just went great. And it was just so nice to get to know her on,
a more personal basis and everything. Yeah, it went really, really well. And she did blend with the family very nicely.
Yes, yeah. So she was meant to be and we knew it.
Yep.
We knew it. So, okay. Does she call you mom and dad? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she's always called us mom and dad.
Yeah, I don't even know when the transition happened. Some of the kids were really funny and cute, and they'd be like, can we please call you mom and dad?
Yeah,
they would ask.
Everything was just so natural.
It just happened, yeah. I don't even know when, if there was a moment or anything.
She calls us mom and dad. Did Jared and Shelly ever adopt Nicole? No, we did not. We really, really wanted to, but it just didn't happen that way. And in the state of Arizona, you cannot adopt a child after they're 18 unless they were placed with you in foster care before, when they were younger.
Which she was never officially placed with us.
Yeah, so we are not able to adopt her. Does Nicole have other kids? Yes. In fact, you saw them in probably the thumbnail or maybe somewhat through the video. She has Blake and then her boyfriend has 2 kids as well. Yes. So this will be baby number 4 for them. But one thing real quick I want to say about that is Nicole is such a great mom. We're so impressed with her. It's hard when kids come into foster care and you don't know like their situation in the background and really what they've seen as far as a mom and dad figure. Yeah. And she's just incredible.
She's done a really good job.
We're so proud of her. Does she live close to your house?
I guess that depends on what you think close is.
She's probably about like a 20-30 minute drive.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a drive.
It's not too bad. Will you be doing a baby shower in the future for her? Yes, we're really excited. We didn't get to be there, or she didn't get a shower with her first, Blake, because she was in foster care. And so this will be her first baby shower, and we are so excited to be able to do that for her.
Oh, yeah.
This one I answered. Did Nicole ever live with you guys?
Yes.
Yes, she
did.
I
think it was like on her 18th birthday. Her caseworker and her got along really well, especially from the house that she was living in, which was for teen moms. And her caseworker picked her up and brought her right to us, and we met at a parking lot, transferred all of the items, and it was really cool.
In fact, we have footage of that.
We do have footage of that, yeah. The next question is, do you like Nicole's boyfriend, Michael? Why do you show Eli more on videos?
Okay.
Fair question. It is a fair question.
Okay. Yes, we like him a lot. Yeah. We feel that they have a great relationship. We love how they are with the kids. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so glad they're together. In fact, they have known each other since they've been kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they actually grew up together. So, so it's not a new relationship.
I think they were
for them.
neighbors or something like that.
They were neighbors.
When they were little.
Yeah, but I love him, adore him. He's great. Why do we show Eli more on camera than him? It's just simply because Eli's used to being on camera. He's on Lacey's channel as well. They do one together, and I don't know. It's just like we don't want to be meeting boyfriends, anybody new, and then just immediately put a camera right in their face. Welcome to the family, and go. It just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel good. Yeah. So we do appreciate that he's open to being, on camera. And we think over time he'll get more used to it and he'll feel, more open to talk and do different things. But for right now, we're just letting it be natural. So.
Yeah. Is Nicole close to everyone in the family or just Jacob?
Everyone. Everyone loves her.
Oh, absolutely. And her kids come over and they'll play with our kids, and they all have a good bond.
In fact, I this week set up a group chat between everyone. I did it so that when Lacey would go into labor, that I don't have to make 20 phone calls.
True.
I can just say one time she's in labor, here's what's going on, and then Nicole coming up too. We'll be able to update like that. But
I look at my phone all of a sudden, and there's over 200 texts in 10 minutes.
They were ding, ding, ding. They were so excited to all be in one group to be able to talk to each other. So it's really cool because I want to start doing every Sunday where everybody comes over. I thought that'd be so cool.
That would be really awesome.
And we could play games and do different things like that. And so it was really cool to just be able to get on there and just say at one time, hey, we should do Sunday dinners together at our house. And everyone was like, woo! Yeah, and then it went crazy 200 texts later.
Thank you so much for watching today. We hope that we've answered all of your questions.
If you have any more, put them in the comments below.
Yes, and we will see you again soon.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.